Hey, what's up, it's LazyBrainy from LazyBrainy.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get 100% or full synchronization for the mission Infiltrating Southgate on Assassin's Creed 3, of course. So I've kind of skipped the first cinematic here because it's not really relevant to the walkthrough. The beginning is really simple. All you need to do is just shoot any of the soldiers from the roof, and then if you want you can just go ahead and go down. At least that's what I did. You don't have to. And just go ahead and kill all the redcoats there. It should be pretty easy, especially with all the teammates you have for this mission. Pretty simple. Once you've done that, you'll get another cinematic, which once again I have sped up here a bit. It's not really relevant once again to the walkthrough. You'll get on this little horse carriage here, and you'll just have to press LB or the left button or left trigger on PlayStation to just order your teammates to kill the actual enemy redcoats. Go ahead and do that all the way till the end. It's actually quite a long part of the mission, but I sped it up a bit to make it a little less boring and to go to the more tricky part, which is coming up. So here we go. The optional objectives are find and kill the general and perform stealth assassinations from a corner spot, and you have to do that 3 times to get 100%. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and kill the general. So you're going to go to the right, and you don't have to be too scared to get spotted. It shouldn't be a problem. They don't spot you that quickly, especially because you're wearing the costume, of course. But just go ahead and run all the way to the right until you're at the back, and from there on all you need to do really is just wait until the general comes by, because he actually starts walking towards you eventually. So if you just wait in the grass here, as I do, you just wait for him and you should be able to kill him. So go ahead and kill the general, and that will be the first optional objective done. Pretty easy. I went ahead and pickpocketed him here quick. But once you've done that, go ahead and go back to roughly where you started, and this time go to the left instead. You can pretty much see where I'm going. I'd recommend doing exactly the same, kind of going around and going exactly the way I'm going, because then you'll get your first corner assassination here. So I went ahead and just stood in a corner and whistled. Sometimes it gets a little glitchy, the corner, but yeah, once you're in the corner, if you just press B or circle on PlayStation, you'll be able to whistle, and then the guard will come towards you. Now be sure to only whistle once, because if you whistle twice, you're gonna alert all the guards, which is gonna be obviously a big struggle. So if you just whistle once, they'll come to you, or moving guards will come to you if you just whistle once. Once you've done that, go ahead and free the prisoners here. That should be pretty straightforward once again. And move on to the second one. So at this point you should already have 1 corner spot assassination and 2 more to go. So just go ahead and free the prisoners here once again. If the guard bothers you, just go ahead and kill him like I do right here. I just went quickly in the grass just to check if other guards spotted me killing him, because sometimes it alerts other guards, so be careful. Now once you've done that, you want to stay on the left side here and go ahead and assassinate that guard there. So once again I went and stood in the corner, whistled once, and then he came back to me eventually. There we go. So just go ahead and wait for him. Make sure you stay in the corner while assassinating him. So right there. That's one thing you have to be careful about. Make sure you stay in the corner when assassinating him. When they get close, do not get out of the corner to assassinate them, because it will not count as a corner spot assassination. So go ahead and be careful. Here you can just go ahead and walk. They won't really notice you unless if you stay close to them for a long time. But here once again I went ahead and stood in a corner, whistled for the guard to come towards me, and killed him. And there you go. You know that it's a corner assassination spot if he drags the body back into the corner, and you can go ahead and free the last prisoners here. From here on, we'll have another little cinematic. Just wait a few seconds here if it doesn't pop up right away, but you should have another cinematic, which I've sped up once again. Now, once you come to this part right here, the optional objectives, I'm just going to freeze it for a second here, right here. The optional objectives are avoid firing line damage. Now, right at the beginning of this kind of mission or area, they'll kind of give you a tutorial on how to avoid the firing line damage, which is simply pressing A or X near an enemy to grab him, and then it will protect you. Which is pretty easy, but the problem is in this area you have to do it a lot, and sometimes there's not always an enemy close to you to grab and stuff like that, so it's really difficult to get the 100% on this part. That's why I kind of went, you'll see later on once I unfreeze, I kind of went to the left of the map and kind of avoided all the fights and stuff like that, just to get 100% synchronization, even though it's not really how the game should be played. But I'm gonna go ahead and unfreeze right here and just go on. As you can see, they kind of tell you how to do it at first, but once I kill these two dudes here, I will just go to the left of the map and avoid all the other fights. So here I just walk away, go to the left, kind of the beach side, and you're gonna have to climb that little hill there. This is just to get the 100% synchronization, because it's really difficult to avoid all the line or the firing or the line of fire. So just go ahead and go exactly as I do, and go ahead and kill the target here. It should be pretty easy. Go ahead, and once you kill them, you should have another little cinematic, and that's pretty much how you get 100% on that mission. That's also end of sequence 2. So hopefully that helped some of you guys. If it did, please go ahead and like the video. That would be very much appreciated. I know it's not exactly how the mission should be played at the end, but it's the only way I figured out how to get how to easily get 100% for this mission. So hopefully it did help some of you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this mission. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified for other walkthroughs I do for this game. I'll be covering a lot of missions in Assassin's Creed 3 to get 100% for all of those. So be sure to subscribe if you want more walkthroughs like that, or just search my channels for the name of the mission, and you should be able to find a walkthrough for it. So once again, I'll thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.